All right, y'all. So let's get started. If you're watching the recording, you need a mat and you need some light weights if you have them. I'm using threes. If you don't have light weights, I would grab 2 cans from your kitchen or 2 water bottles. We're going to start off by doing some dynamic stretching standing. I would actually also grab a wall for some balance. And then we'll go into our strengthening exercises. It is the strength and mobility challenge. So I'm going to focus on mobilizing your body first. Today we're going to just do 2 sets, and then we'll continue to get a little more progressive in the sets and the difficulty in the exercises. So go ahead and grab a mat, grab your weights, and I'm going to get the music started. All right, we're starting on a wall. We're going to start by warming up our hips. So just grab a wall. You're going to start with your right leg on the ground, your left leg. We're just going to do some hip circles, soft bend in your right knee, and your core starts to activate as you try to brace it to help stabilize you. So just waking up those hips. Big circles, big circles. 3, 2, one more. 1, excuse me. Turn and reverse. I forgot to tell you, if you have any water nearby, it's always important to sip some water as you are exercising. So always starting off with dynamic stretches first, because our bodies aren't really warm yet. Then we'll hold the stretches at the end. Give me 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides. Soft bend in your supporting leg. Big circles forward. Getting that synovial fluid in your hip joint. Sort of greasing it for our work, I guess you could say. Couple more forward, and then we'll reverse. Last one, switch and reverse. Sort of like to hold my hand on my core to keep it engaged. Helps me balance too. Good. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to take our feet out nice and wide. And then point those toes out. I want you to drop down into a squat. We're going to inhale, exhale, reach up, inhale, get that nice stretch. Exhale, open those inner thighs. Side view here, you're going to see I'm shifting my butt back, keeping my back flat. 3 more. Keep going. 2. Last one. 1. Good. All right. Feet together. I'll show you a front view and then a side view. We're going to go ahead and reach back into a squat and then reach up and arch to stretch the core. So reach back, arch to stretch the core. Reach back, arch to stretch your core. That feel good? 3 more. 2. And last one. Good. Oh, there, reach, nice and long. And release it down. We're going to come to our mat. So go ahead and grab your mat. I'll give you a second to get there. And put it down on the floor. We're going to go to all fours. You want to just stack your wrists right underneath your shoulders, your knees and your hips. Again, I'll give you a second to get there. And now we're just going to do thread the needle. We're going to open up our chest and our shoulders. Let's start with that left side here first. So we're going to take that left hand, reach it up, open it up like you're trying to reach up to the ceiling, stretch that chest, and then you're going to loop that hand through underneath your body, reach back towards the wall behind you, stretch and reach. And as you do that, you're sort of shifting your butt back. And you follow that gaze, reach up, inhale, use that breath, exhale. And then one last time, inhale it up. Exhale it down. Good. Then we're going to do the other side. Reset. Make sure those wrists are still aligned, knees are still aligned. Take that right arm first. I'll switch for turn around for y'all. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale down. And bring it back center. All right, finishing off with a child's pose and a puppy. Big toes touching here. So bring your knees wider than your mat. Take your palms facing together. Reach forward. And if you can drop your forehead on the ground. If not, just reach as far as you can. Hold it here. Inhale. Exhale. Walk yourself back to center. We're going to do that 2 more times. Walk it out. Reach. You can get a little deeper. Press your butt towards your heels. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Walk it up. All right. Let's even make this our deepest one yet. Reach. And press. Bring it back center. All right. Puppy. Bring your knees back in. You can even start back at that tabletop. And then we're going to bring our hands forward. You can bring your palms back so they're facing each other. You want to keep your butt in the air. So puppy's more where you're sort of crushing that chest towards the mat, opening up the arms. Good. Now walk it up. Let's do that 2 more times. Reach it down, walk it, walk it, walk it, walk it. Keep the butt up in the air. Shift your chest towards the mat. And if you need to modify it, if this stretch looks too deep for you, just do your version of it. Bring it up. All right, last one. Reach it out. Good. All righty. All right, bringing it to all fours. I'm going to grab my timer. If you need a quick sip of water, this is a great time for it. If you're more advanced and you want to grab maybe a light or medium band, we're going to do some donkey kicks. But if you're more of a beginner, I would just start off with no weight at all. So what does that exercise look like? You're going to go back to all fours. We're going to start with that right leg. Sorry, let's start with the left leg first, since that's what you're seeing on the side of the camera. Shifting your body weight to the right. We're going to kick up and then pulse at the top. 1, 2, 3, and then rest it down. Back up. 1, 2, 3, rest it down. Keeping in mind as you're doing it, your gaze is slightly forward, you're bracing your core, and then you want to make sure that you have like a nice neutral spine. What does that mean? A lot of times we sort of let our back arch. You want to do a quick hip tuck, nice flat back. All right, are we ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. So bring it up, squeeze, pressing that heel towards the ceiling, and then bringing it down. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, and squeeze. I like to press my heel up and really flexing that foot. Let's go. Good job. 10 seconds. Should start to feel the burn in that glute. Last one. All righty. We're going to rest and reset. We got 15 seconds between each set. And then we're going to do the other side. I'll flip on over there for you. And 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and release. 1, 2, 3, and release. Engaging your core. You want to really focus on squeezing your glute at the top. You just soften your elbows a little bit. You can. You don't have to lock out those elbows. You got 10 seconds. You got time for 2 more. Squeezing the glutes at the top. Last one. Good. All right. Awesome. Next one is where you're going to grab your weights if you have them. Again, if you're a beginner, I would say try these first without weights, because just the balance itself is challenging. If you find that maybe try the first set, and then if you want to add something in, you can. We're going to do these bird dogs. They're such a functional exercise. I do them a lot with my clients. because they're great for bracing, building your strength in your core and your low back. So what does that look like? We're going to start on all fours, and we're going to take one weight. I'm taking the weight. We're starting with the right side, left leg. We're going to extend it forward, squeeze. If you can, you're going to straighten and hold it for about 2 seconds and then release it down. I'm going to hold the can, squeeze, and release it down. Okay. As you do it, you want to make sure that you're extending, squeezing your glute at the top, reaching and squeezing that shoulder blade at the top. All right. Ready? Let's get set and go. Press and squeeze. 1, 2, and release it down. Do it again. 1, 2, release it down. 1, 2, release it down. Again, just the balance itself can be challenging, so you can get rid of the weight, really strengthening the core, the low back, still activating those glutes. If this is too easy for you, you could always go into a flow knee flow where you're sort of floating into this movement, adding a little bit of a core. Okay, you got 2 more wherever you're at. Squeeze in, squeeze, and in. We have the other side now. Reset. Move your weight to the other side. I like to knuckle. It just makes a little more gentler on my wrist. Make sure your knees are right underneath your hips, your wrists are right under your shoulders. Get ready in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Really extending out, elongating, pressing everything out, squeezing at the top. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. You can sit it back into a quick child's pose between sets. We're going to do one more set of those. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Get ready for that second set, and then we'll move on. All righty. Ready? So remember, we're going to do our donkey kick pulses first. Get yourself set up with your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees under your hips. We'll start with that left side first. And we're going to go back to those. Pressing that heel towards the ceiling, squeezing at the top, and releasing it down. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, release. 1, 2, 3, release. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, release. 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, release. Last one. 1, 2, 3, and release. Good job. We're going to shift to the other side. You got 15 seconds to recover. There's tons of ways we can progress workouts, rest in between sets. We can add sets. So today I'm just starting off with a little more rest and less sets. Get ready in 3, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 3, release. Good. 1, 2, 3, release. Good. Keep going. Bracing your core, squeezing the glutes to the top, pressing the foot towards the ceiling. 2, release. Time for 2 more. We got this. 1, 2, 3, release. Last one. 1, 2, 3, and release. All right. Second set of bird dogs. You can also pick up the speed to increase the intensity. So we're starting off slow today. All right, y'all ready? Let's start off with that left leg, right arm. 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze and press and release it down. Squeeze, hold, and release it down. Keep going. Up and release. Up, squeeze, release. How you feeling? Squeeze, release. Good job. Keep going. Squeeze and release. 10 seconds. Squeeze and release. Last one. Squeeze and release. You got 15 seconds. Reset. All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're doing the other side. Extend and release. Where's your gaze? You're looking slight forward. We want to have a nice long line from the top of our head all the way to our spine. Lots of cinching our head forward in this world of looking down at our phones. There's a lot of pressure on our neck. So really being mindful of that posture in everything we do. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Last one. Squeeze and release. Give me that child's pose down. Bring it back. Go ahead. Recover. We're going to move on. We got 2 more exercises for 2 sets. And then we're done. All right, come on up. You can move your mat to the side. Grab a quick sip of water if you need it. We will need our weights. I'll move my timer up here. Grab a quick sip of water. All right, next exercise. We're gonna actually just do upper body. So you got your weights, feet shoulder width apart. Try to keep those arms at like a goalpost 90. We're gonna bring our chest, press them in. So really trying to bring those elbows in if you can, if your body allows you. And then we're gonna press up. Again, if this is too easy for you, you can always grab a heavier weight. So ready? Let me reset that timer. And go. We're gonna alternate between reach up and then press. Squeeze, take your time with it. Press, reach, press, reach, press. Good, reach, press. If you need to change your mobility, you can. You don't have to go as far in. Just do some movement here. One more. Just strengthen those shoulders. All right, next exercise, you're keeping your feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. We're gonna do a squat, so press. It's gonna help get your heart rate up because we're gonna go a little faster. So we're gonna go down, press up, down, press up. What's the side view look like? You're gonna shift your body weight forward, keep that back flat, press up, okay? If you're newer to exercising, I would start off slower and then we can pick up the speed. If you want to make it more challenging for yourself, you can go up, down. I'm doing a lot of talking. Ready, set, go. Come on. So again, you could be here. If you've been working out a lot, if you want to slow it down and control. And if the weights are too much for you, if you haven't moved in a while, drop those hands and just press your arms up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Recover. If you did do the faster one, your heart rate should be up so you can walk around and let your heart rate recover. Alrighty, second set. Get ready. Remember, we are doing our arm exercises. So, be a little wider than shoulder width, soft bend. Give me this goalpost, get ready in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Press. And press in. Press. Press in. Press up. Overhead press to chest press. Overhead press to chest press. Good. Well, this is really actually a fly. A chest press is more on the bench. Woo. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. All right. Get our last exercise, then we'll cool it down. More mobility. Feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. You can bring those cans, weights, or nothing right here. Get ready and go. And again, pick your speed. If you want to make it even more challenging, you can add a calf raise or a little bit of a hop. But again, if you're new to this, starting off nice and slow, I would just keep it right here. Nice and slow. 5, 4, breathe. 3, good job. 2, and 1. Drop your weights. Walk it out. This is the time to have a sip of water. Alrighty. Let's cool it down. Let's slow the music down. All right, let's walk a little bit side to side. So feet stepping from side to side, just bring the heart rate down a little bit more. Add your inhale back up like we did in the beginning. Exhale back down as you step side to side. Inhale up, back up, bring that oxygen in. Exhale back down. Last one time, inhale back up. Exhale back down. Awesome. All right, right leg forward. Let's go ahead and reach up. We're going to sort of flow through a circle. So your arms are going to go into a circle back. Scoop it down. Inhale. Add your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. And let's just do one more for good measure. Inhale. And exhale. Switch sides. Left foot forward. Slight bend in that right foot. And just give me those same circles on this side. Lifting it down. Wonderful. Last one. Alrighty, let's go to our mat. Grab your mat, put it back on the ground. If you took it up. And I want you to come down to your back. Let's go ahead and take our right foot forward and then bring your left leg so it's 90 degrees. Check your low back. Is there a little bit of a space there? If there is, do a quick hip tuck and press that low back against the mat. Activate your core. Take your right hand, bring that leg across and just hold it. Don't go down to the other side. I want you to just hold it where you're actually keeping those hips so they're even. Your leg's not coming off the ground. And then you can just rest your left hand. Hold it there. It's going to feel a little different. We are going to do the crossover, but I want you just to focus on feeling the stretch right here in this movement. As you just feel that glute and the hip open. It's a little gentler, and then you can shift it over. Drop your leg, and you can, obviously the hips are going to come off the floor, and you're going to twist to the other side. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. All right, of course, we have to do the other side. Come back center. Reset your low back if it's feeling a little challenged by the twist. It's a good moment for that anyway. Take your left leg straight. Right leg to 90 degrees. Do that quick hip check. Press, and then take that left arm and just cross it over where you're keeping your hips on the ground. Small movement here. Really just focusing on that side of your body. And then when you're ready, inhale, exhale, and then shift and twist. Deeper stretch. Like the right arm. You can even look back at that to sort of get a stretch in that neck if you want to look back at that arm behind you. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and come back to all fours. And we're going to do all of those exercises we did in the beginning. So we're going to do thread the needle, but we're going to hold it. So we'll take that left arm, reach it up, make sure your legs are squared. And then you're going to scoop it through. And now we're going to land this time. So go ahead and take your shoulder to the mat if you can. If you can't get down as far as I can, you can stack your fist. If you can get a little deeper, you can press. And really try to use the body weight from your body to press down. Feeling the stretch in your shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. If you want to go a little deeper, you can sit your butt back a little bit more. Just want to shift your body back. You should be able to put a little more pressure onto your shoulder. Just relaxing in this space. Good. And shift to the other side, back to all fours. Line up your hips and knees. Reach up. Inhale. Exhale down. Loop it through. Same thing. You can always rest your forehead on your hand or have your other arm up forward. Shifting back if you want to go a little deeper. Opening and stretching those shoulders. To work on our arms and shoulders. Good. All right. Let's go to our puppy next. So reset into all fours. And then you're going to slide your hands on palms facing forward. Let's try to really open up that chest. So keep your butt in the air, shifting your body weight forward like you're trying to press your chest to the ground. If you can drop your forehead to the mat or keep it floating. Feeling that stretch in the arms, opening up the chest, press your belly towards the mat to really try to press the chest down a little bit more. Good. All right, come back up. Last one, we're gonna do that child pose, big toes touching. And reach it forward. Drop it down. This is my favorite one. Many of my clients' favorite stretches. Stretch, stretch. And just do what feels good. We want this one to be a little more passive than the one from the beginning. So if you want to come out of it a little bit and stack your fists and just rest. I want you, as you breathe, as you inhale, I want you to just let yourself melt onto the mat through every exhale. Nice recovery moment here. We're going to take 4 more deep breaths in here. Inhale. Exhale. Just melt yourself in the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Good. You feel that low back open. Feel those hips open. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. And last one, inhale. And exhale. All right, let's finish off with one more stretch and we'll get you guys out of here. Let's roll back onto our back. Let's go ahead and draw our knees into our chest. I want you to rock side to side first. Just massaging your spine. Good. And if you can, we're going to see if we can rock up. And if you need to use your hands, you can. Let me show you what we're going to do. We're going to rock. See if you can get some momentum. If you can't, that's okay. Do what suits your body. And if you can make it up, let's do it in 3, 2. And we're going to rock up in 1. All right. And if not, that's okay. Use your hands to push yourself up. You're going to be increasing your mobility. All right, y'all. Well, thank you for joining me. Our next session is Wednesday, at 6:30, another 30 minutes. And if you want to know more about me, you can look on devlyfit.com. My same handle on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, devlyfit.com. Personal training, health coaching. I do webinars and seminars, challenges. I'd love to support you. Thank you.